go up, and you pull your legs to you while you go up. Yes, your legs go down until almost touching the floor. Hi guys, in today's video I want to show you a very nice exercise for your hip mobility to strengthen your abs. And if you have lower back pain, this could be an exercise what could solve that. Okay? With all the exercises, be sure that you are able to do the exercises. If you had any problems with your spine, with your hip, don't do this exercise. Speak before with a professional consultant like a doctor or a medical advisor. So what we do today is to show you an incredible exercise, how I say, with the possibility to solve your pain and with getting or increasing the strength in your ab muscles while you have a rotation exercise, what you normally don't do in your daily life. And therefore it is so important to implement that in a weekly way into your training. Today's model is Elena, and we are here to show you this exercise right now. Like always, first step, Elena, you can go already on the mat. First step is we show you the exercise, you watch what we do, and you learn the second round. You jump into our training and you do this exercise with us. I highly recommend to start a strength training exactly like we do right now, as a preparation, as a small warm-up of your body. So this is the first exercise what I put, I would say, at least in 90% of all my personal trainings for all the last years. So just start like that and your hip will be really, really thankful. Your hip, your lower spine, and this whole area where upper and lower body is connected. So Elena, please start slowly with the exercise. What she is doing is she is completely laying on the floor. She is laying completely flat. Now she is opening her arms to the side. The shoulders are laying on the floor. She has tense in her abs, and the lower spine is almost laying flat on the floor because she gives there some tense inside. It's okay if it is not completely laying on the floor, but it is about that you have the tense really into your abs. Then you breathe deeply in, and when you breathe out, your knees just go slowly to the side. Exactly. And while the knees are going to the side, the shoulders are laying flat on the floor so that the whole body gets a cross stretch while you do that. How I say, lower body stays on, lower spine stays on the floor. That means just that even when you go in this direction, of course, here it goes up, but this part here more or less lays on the floor then. And then she goes back, and exactly this is how it shall look like. So when you want to increase that now, to get also, because right now it's just a little bit mobilization for the hip, it is opening up, it is preparing. So what you do is like you do 10 to 15 times to each side, and then everything feels quite well. Next step, you have your legs in that position right now. Then we pull the legs into the position in which you have here approximately 90-degree angle because between your upper body and your lower body. And having it in that position, and again the arms are laying flat on the floor. The shoulders stay always flat on the floor. So you need now concentration on the opposite side of which your legs go down. So what is happening now? Now her legs go to the side and she needs to press on that shoulder. This shoulder stays on the floor. Her head goes in the direction of that shoulder so that it is easier to hold the pressure there down. Then she is lifting up her legs again. Now, one important thing, the legs go down in the angle of also again around 90 degrees between upper and lower body. And when the legs go up, she pulls out of that area. She pulls out of the area of the side ab muscle. So the legs come to her. So it's not that she stays here and she just circles up. No, she comes from there and she goes inside. So she pulls to her body, to her face a little bit. And that gives the strength and the activation into the side ab muscles and the straight ab muscle. And also everything what is there around to just mobilize that now with some, in a combination with contractions in the muscle. So now we go on the other side. That means the side what just got contracted gets now relaxed for a short moment. So we change between relaxation and contraction of different muscles. What results in a rotation movement. So how I say, I highly recommend to just put this exercise into your training in the beginning for a warm-up. And next very nice advantage is, while you do that, it is opening your, I think it is called in English, NIG, and this is a joint in which have been from the evolution a long time ago, there have been your tail on that joint, a tail like for jumping from tree to tree, and this joint can sometimes block. So, and this increases incredible pain in the lower back and can result in a lot of pressure in the spine while you do your training, especially when you use high weights, for example, with squats or in bench press or with shoulder presses, for example. So that means whenever there is something blocked in your spine and there comes an additional pressure, anywhere in your spine can result that some spine joints, let's make it an easy English explanation from my side, that some spine joints are jumping out on the wrong place. So, and this is what we definitely don't want to do, or don't want to have. So it's so important to have this part of the body on one side mobilized, but on the other side to be sure that this, what I call now NIG, is completely opened and is not blocked, so that there is no tension in the whole area of the spine, so that you can move naturally and that everything is healthy, what you do in your further training afterwards. Therefore, for me, the most important exercise to do before you start any strength training is exactly that exercise, what we showed right now. This exercise I combine afterwards with some other exercises. All these exercises you find in our channel here. You can find it when you just give in the name warm-up exercises or mobility. All they are in a search function of either warm-up or mobility. If it comes directly to the warm-up, you will find that as a warm-up. So here, this is part of a warm-up. So now do me one favor again. Pull your legs up to you, yes. Not so far, a little bit like that. We said 90-degree angle. So if this starts to get easy for you, what I want to offer you is to try that. You stretch your legs more, okay? The more you stretch your legs, the harder it gets. Because the angle is changing, so you go down, and now she needs to lift up her whole legs, not only more the half. So it gets way harder to hold her lower body, her lower leg, her lower back on the floor, and at the same time to make the movement out of the side of her abs. So you can see she cannot go completely down because the strength would not be enough, most probably, for that. But in this way, it's completely fine. So for her, would be normally just to have it bended in this 90-degree angle. This would be the right way. But I wanted to show you how it is if you want to make this exercise more heavy for you, because it's just a beautiful exercise also to use for strength training of the abs. So that's for us. for today as an explanation. Now I want you to invite that you just jump inside the training, that you do it with us, and that you one time learn how it works. So pause it, just jump into the training, and then we start right now. Deeply breathe in and out. Again, deeply breathe in and out. And while you breathe in and out, start to focus on the tense of your abs. Bring really tense inside. Start to feel your whole body. And stand your legs like her just on the floor. The feet are standing around 20 to 30 centimeters away from each other. Your body is laying flat, the arms are open, the shoulders are on the floor. And when you have the tense in your abs, you already feel that it comes closer, that your back, lower spine comes closer to the floor. When you have reached that position, now we start slowly to go down with the legs, exactly, and we go in the other direction. Just slowly touch the floor shortly and then come up, exactly. Slowly go down, touch the floor and come up. Be careful that you have the shoulders always on the floor, and most probably you feel a small, slightly light stretch here on your chest while you do that because of this cross stretch. Very nice. And when you did that, let's say 10 to 15 times each side, then you can slowly change in that what we do now here, or you can immediately also jump with us up inside that if you feel to. So you go here in a 90-degree angle. Your lower spine is down. Your feet up, your top of the feet are pulled to you. That's right. And then you slowly go down. And while you go down, you breathe in. You breathe out while you go up. And you pull your legs to you while you go up. Yes. Your legs go down until almost touching the floor, a little bit before touching the floor, or maybe slightly touching the floor, and then you go up again. How I say, the shoulder stay on the floor, and this is a very nice movement. If this is easy for you, you can also completely extend your legs. Know what you shouldn't do for now, please. And you just stay there, please. And if you have the power, just extend it. Be careful that your abs has tense, that you press slowly down, or that you press slightly down, and that everything is stable in this exercise. So, how I say, for what was it? It can solve pain. It can also prepare a lot for certain pains. So this is an exercise what can help you a lot while it is increasing your ab muscles. Thank you very much for today's session, and see you soon in our next training. Please don't forget to click the follow button if you didn't do that. Click the bell, and from now on you will be informed over every video what we do here, because what we do here is just to make you better. We try to give you the best fitness advices what you can have, and I wish you a wonderful day. Your personal trainer, Christoph. Bye.